Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an Evelynn game, a jungle Evelynn game even. I'm just not sure which of the two is us, but I am assuming the bottom one. So yeah, we're just going to have to see. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward through this loading screen. If it doesn't have spectator mode on, it should be easy to see which of the two we are, but otherwise I'm going for this purple one, and yeah, I think that's the correct one. Yeah, we are indeed the purple one, even though we are colored blue now, but we are on purple team. So yeah, Evelynn has been changed quite a bit in this last patch. So I'm going to go after go over the skills, not because you guys don't know what they do, but because I don't know what they do. So I'm going to put her to auto follow, and hopefully nothing will happen that requires my assistance. If there's a gank incoming, obviously I will have a look at the screen. First of all, she stealths into shadows, only being seen by nearby enemy champions or true sight. When stealthed, she regains 1% of her max mana every second, and casting spells taking damage or dealing damage. Stealth her for 8 seconds. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if that means that if you are seen by enemy champions, you don't de-stealth for 8 seconds, because I'm assuming that's what it is. But if that's the range on that, that is huge. So you won't actually be able to sneak up on enemies. You will, however, be able to get past wards pretty easily. We have a gank in the top lane here, but he seems to be doing okay. So then the hate spikes, they're still hate spikes, but instead of 2, they now fire a line of spikes through the nearby enemies, dealing 48 magic damage to all enemies in its path. Yeah, that's kind of the same as it was, but it used to be one target and then a secondary target. Now it's everyone just takes the same amount of damage, and the positioning doesn't really matter too much. So that's cool. That's a good change. Makes it less awkward. Anyhow, Evelynn's spell. Hang on. Evelynn's spell hits enemy champion. Oh, Evelynn's spell hits. Okay. On enemy champions, grant her 4 movement speed for 3 seconds. Stacks up to 4 times. That is excellent. So, movement speed from your from your spells. Then removes all slow effects and gives her 30% movement speed. I'm assuming that goes with the 12% that you already had. And nobody's here anymore. Then Evelynn slashes her target 2 times, dealing 35% magic damage with each strike. Evelynn then gains 60% attack speed for 3 seconds. So yeah, Evelynn coming in here, and we're going to see. No, they didn't pick up the kill, unfortunately. So no exhaust going out. Would have slowed him. May have landed the kill with that. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, this is just damage. So instead of being damage, it's now just damage. Now it was already damage. So, and then the ultimate, yeah, that got completely changed. Hang on, let's get this gank incoming. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, that was easy enough. So yeah, the Ravage picking up the kill there. Easy enough. So yeah, if this range, yeah, it's just insane. So you no longer have stealth, basically. The only stealth use you have is to get past wards and such, which is useful, but it's not like super useful in the lower elo. In the high elo, Evelynn is probably going to be played a lot more, because avoiding wards is major business for a jungler. And yeah, we are going to go into this kill, and yeah, that was an easy kill. Evelynn taking some damage from the ignite there, but yeah, still plenty of health remaining. So, Agony's Embrace then, the ultimate. Evelynn impels all enemies in the targeted area, dealing 15% of their max health in magic damage and slowing their movement speed by 30% for 2 seconds. So it is a huge amount of damage, well, a percentage damage, but it is magic damage, and she's supposed to be an AD champion, right? Well, she has some AP ratios. Not sure how big they are. Maybe she's really good as an AP. She used to be good as an AP. It's just that she didn't really have a lot of things to go with that AP. So not a lot of utility. So she couldn't. She would die normally after getting a kill, and it when AD she wouldn't die. So it's a lot better that way. Anyhow, so it's a lot of damage. It's a slow and. Gaining 150 health shields for each enemy champion hit, which lasts up to 6 seconds. Oh, that's hit with this ultimate. Okay, now I get it. We'll have to see if that's an actual thing. Oh, she stayed just out of range. So, when you're walking around with Evelynn, this range is always visible, or what? Because that looks horrible. But yeah, you do get an exclamation point over your character when you're visible. But if you're going to do this, you have to have something like this as well for the ultimates from Nocturne, for example. Because yeah, that's also something that you want to know before you use the skill. And here it's something that you. Yeah, it's kind of the same, I guess. It's something you would want to know before running into a situation, and that's the same with Nocturne's ultimate. But yeah, I guess just because it looks horrible doesn't mean it's not the best solution. It's probably not the best solution to this, but I mean, they made the ball from. Oriana, you can only go a certain distance from that ball before it comes back, and I made it by having a green, yellow, red kind of thing. Come on, does she have an ultimate? Oh, she didn't use her ultimate. Wow. I would have expected her to use that immediately, but yeah, that's a huge AoE, so... Come on, get him! Getting ulted here. Yeah, they're easily going to land the kill. And yeah, that was very nicely played. Evelynn knew that she shouldn't run into that on her own. And that was also nicely played on the enemy there. Yeah. The silence did go off on all of them. But yeah, it was very nicely done. Yeah, obviously she didn't go because she was going to get killed if she went on her own, and then yeah, that didn't happen this time. So excellently played. So yeah, not a whole lot to say about this for the rest. The ultimate's from Ziggs coming in, and he is going to do some damage, I guess, to this guy. And he is actually healing up with a health potion. That's not going to do anything at this point. I mean, he has way too much health by now to... and he lost way too much of it to heal up with a health potion. But I guess that's what Evelynn's for. She is going to try to snipe this dude. And come on. Come on, you can do it. Running in here. Getting the hit. And... oh, come on! Come on, yes, nicely done. So if two Evelyns run into each other, do they unstealth? Do both of them unstealth, or do they just ignore each other? Because that would be an awesome mechanism on, well, or you can use that then to check the bushes. And that would be awesome. Then the range all of a sudden becomes very useful. But it doesn't say whether it's only nearby unstealthed champions. Grabbing a free kill. She just came in. Hey Twitch, you wanna die? Twitch instantly dying. So they are going to grab a dragon here, and Evelynn needs to back off here. Let's just smite and back off. Okay, risky. But yeah, she can go home now. It's no problem. Dude, just let him handle it. It's no problem. So going for the AD build, which I would recommend. And this is a, well, very unique Alistar skin. Assuming that it is Alistar. It is Alistar. Come on. Yeah. I've never seen this one. Maybe it's an old one, I don't know. Don't really care either. But it's kinda nice. It's a whole different approach to the Alistar thing. And wow. Yeah, that's the problem with that Evelynn. 500 hate spike, wow. No, she has the same kind of thing, so she must have hit him multiple times then, because it does about 130 damage for now. So 25 AP. Now we can actually see what the AP is. Oh, that's not. This is not with spectator mode, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah. So 25 delivers 11. 13 and 1%. Okay. So yeah, that gives me some kind of a clue on how good the AP ratios are. So they're not great. They're definitely not great. All of them like 40-50%, something like that. I should have, yeah, should have let him run a little bit to catch the ultimate. Well, Ziggs should have ulted a little bit closer. So yeah, mid lane is getting pushed while they push the bottom lane, but the bottom lane at least gets killed. Oh, very nicely done. That is how you do that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Third time Pantheon. Yeah, it's a very good champion. If you have opponents that, well, don't really counter him that well. So yeah, this little minion is of course going for his champion that he belongs to, and Evelynn is following that minion. No! Oh, there's Evelynn. Okay, so Evelynn grabbing the kill. No, don't stand in the pool. Yeah, they have him. Yeah, easily. Nicely done. Nicely done. So we are currently at 5, 1, 3, 1. So yeah, that should tell you all you need to know. So the hate spike, yeah, it's still the best one. It has about a 40% AP ratio. The Dark Frenzy, which is now, yeah, I don't know what it used to be, but I forgot already. Huh, that's excellent. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it has no AP ratio. This one has about well, it has a 50% AP ratio, 0.5 I should say. And this one has, yeah, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be 50 to 1, or it could be 20 to 1. I don't know. There's a big difference between 50 to 1 or 20 to 1, but both of them would give you 1%. So, yeah, can't really say this. But even with a 50 to no, even with a 20 to 1, I guess a 15 to 1 or something would be the minimum you could get away with at this point. But even with a 15 to 1, no, that's not true. 15, no, it has to be more. It has to be at least 20. Then, assuming that it's, yeah, a nice percentage. But I don't know. It doesn't seem to be really worth it, because just like with the oh come on, what's it called? Madrid's Blood Razor. It is not really worth it because you don't have the spell penetration. She has armor penetration. She's going to build more armor penetration in the end if she has the money and if the game goes long enough. Because obviously you want to do as much damage as possible, but this all of a sudden is magic damage, so unless you go AP, the ultimate is pretty much useless except for the slow, of course. And it does a little bit of damage and you get a little bit of a heal out of it, but 150% or health shield, that is not even 150% health bonus. There you go. That's how you get that. Yeah, that's how you get the ultimate to be useful.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So yeah, Evelynn coming to the rescue of the Pantheon. I'm pretty sure Pantheon could have gotten out, but he wanted to kill. So
Turret has been destroyed.
1500 shield. No man, Lulu! Come on, put Lulu in there. No man, Lulu, that's the one you want. Lulu has a shield and she has that extra 300. Okay, you can go AP Jano, which is probably more than 300 plus the other shield, but I guess the 300 health isn't really a shield. Oh, come on! Oh my god! There we go. So you can actually see what people are building. I'm sorry about the attempting to reconnect. Can't really do anything about that. I will download the new version as soon as it's available, and hopefully it will resolve the issue. There we go. So that cap here. No real big items on Pantheon yet. Where are we? We're over here. No big items on Evelynn yet. I guess Sheen and Riggel's Lantern. Yeah, they're not considered really big items. They're good, but they're not huge. You're just a little bit too late. Yeah, of course this that was a fail. He got moved into third range because of his own blast there. So yeah, the Ziggs could have definitely engaged a little bit earlier to get that kill. And Evelynn just grabbing the blue buff. And of course noting in the chat when that's up. She's not going to do that. She hasn't done that all game, so. Oh, already a surrender coming in. And yeah, that was a very quick game. Lots of kills by everyone, and a perfect example on for me on what Evelynn does now. So Evelynn has become a lot stronger than she was, especially because of the hate spike. The rest of the changes, yeah, not a big fan, but I do see why they work better. Oh, I guess the W used to be the stealth. Okay, I just realized. Yeah, the W used to be the stealth. Anyhow, yeah, the hate spike, the increased amount of damage, well, on the second target, as well as the fact that it's now a lion spell, just makes it a whole lot better. Yeah, then the movement speed increase. I'm not a big fan of that. I like the slow on her, but yeah, I guess that's no longer possible except for the ultimate. I like the new ultimate. It's not as good as the old ultimate, but yeah, it shouldn't have an AP ratio on it, in my opinion. I mean, it should have an AP and an AD ratio on it or something like that, because yeah, it's kind of useless. The ultimate is kind of useless on an AD champion, because yeah, you're not going to have magic penetration. So maybe it should have an AP ratio on it and do physical damage instead of magic damage, or well, partly physical, partly magical, something like that. Because now it is going to be way better to play AP if you want to utilize that ultimate, or yeah, well, have at least magic penetration, because your Q and your ultimate are magic damage. And yeah, of course, she is going to be played just like she was before, as an AD champion instead of an AP champion. So kind of a design flaw there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.